Hi, everyone. My name is Donna Norris. I am a soul level intuitive, which means I connect at the soul level with humans and animals, living or deceased. And I'm here today because I've gotten a lot of questions about how I do my readings. Basically, what's the layout? How do it work? How does it work? So I'll tell you what I first do before I ever meet with the person or talk to the person who wants to talk to the animal. I set up my office in the ethers, if you will. I go through my process of meditation and I create, like, I open my office. It really does look like an office. It's got a wall of windows with a view to treetops. It's got a wall with giant speakers where I turn those on. It's got another wall with a window where I open up that window and tune into my third eye. That's kind of like the symbol. And there's a real door. Looks like a glass door where you go in and out of a convenience store or whatnot, where they can come into the space. And so I get everything all set up. And when I call the person or meet with the person on Zoom, I'll find out, first of all, if they have any experience with readings. And if not, I can tell them a little bit about how I get my information. Most of mine is by seeing. I can see things in my mind's eye. I hear things. I feel things in my body that they may have felt in theirs or may be feeling in theirs if they're still living. And sometimes I'll taste things and smell things, but primarily it's through sight and hearing and feeling. Also, we'll get downloads of information, which people refer to as claircognizance, and it's just a knowing. I just know it. But in any case, I'll meet with the person, I'll tune into that person, and I call that process linking hearts. We'll take a few deep breaths together. We'll do an invocation in which we ask only those spirits with the highest healing potential to come in. And all those we bind away from us for the purpose of this reading. I don't deal in low energy stuff. So we go in with that in mind, and that's our intention. And at that point, I link it with the person, give them a few data points on how I feel and read their personality. And then we go in and seek to connect with spirit or connect with a loved one, living or deceased. If it's an animal, I then get the animal's name and I invite the animal into my office, and it's like energy. I'll see the energy form. My energy form is in the office, the sitter's energy form is in the office, and then the spirit or the animal, living or deceased, comes through and their energy form comes in. At that point, I get some data points on them. And once the client has verified all that, then we'll go into what I call body mapping. And this is where the animal will allow me to feel in my body what they feel in theirs. Works the same way with humans. And after that, we'll go to questions and answers. And, they'll be able to pose what questions they want to ask. And then we ask whether the spirit of the animal has something that they like to know or say. And we'll go to the soul level and find out, where it be person or animal, what is it that they were here to work on with this person in their life, and talk about that. I'll get into a little more detail about that in an actual reading, but it really does look like what they came to work on, how they came to work on it, through what means. If there's any homework remaining, so to speak, for the sitter, my client, and what the results will look like if they were to continue on with this soul contract or this lesson. And at that point, if there's someone else who wants to come through, then we can bring in another person, another animal. Most of the time, however, you can generally spend a half hour to an hour just talking to one animal or one person in this client's life. So it all depends on what the client's objective is, what the animal or the person on the other side, the spirit of the loved one, has to say. But that's how it generally rolls. Thanks. And I look forward to hearing from you. I'd love to do a reading with you. If you have any questions and would like to reach out to me, feel free to do that too. My email address is donnanorris.net, and you can reach me by email at connect@donnanorris.net. Thank you. Look forward to hearing from you soon.